Ago, adofo me chiamo. It is saying me did the mama say na me wasem the day be catcher. What a tap sending ka. Debbie. What's it say? Nana was a hen. My main can't share way. Tap send. App I'll bet me out share phone so. Now wo baby a wo Europe wuti mi send sika ko Ghana e koma wa dofo intentem hona. Na se omo moji sika no so omo MTN so Vodafone Tigo ana se Airtel so a omo benya sika no intentem hona. Na de wo mu kra ne se fees bia anka ho. Wuntua fees bia and exchange rate no so was so kama or iPhone and I say what Android that the obeya ne say obekọ App Store no na wa hwehwe tap send Charlie me say menye ja ho me say tapo na send
So I have Joe Mettle here, Global Promise Alliance. And almost coronavirus about ye. A man for it's me at the end a fight abwa. I'm a man for it's me out at home. That's the frontline workers, the health practitioners. In terms also ene omuye bibi and omobe solicited for more normal day abomo. And Joe happens to be one of the musicians. Omo eye and the mono. Ya woko there.
Nyamiado.
Okay. So ni bibia.
1 million.
1 million.
1 million.
Yeah. So what is it about everything?
Oh, the whole idea is to get 1 million PPEs for the health. In fact, it's actually for the frontline workers, but predominantly like the health workers. We realized that the PPEs are disposable, so sometimes they don't get enough. The government is trying and everything, but we believe that this fight is not just for the government. It's for the people to also be safe by protecting themselves. So what we're doing is we're trying to also help protect the people that are protecting us, or the people that are making sure that we're safe. And so that's the whole campaign. We know that, there's been announcement and everything from the president about we reducing the numbers, but one of the things that was said is to cut it down. Like we should be able to say we have 0 cases, and that's the whole target. So yeah.
So what's the process? I mean, how does one help?
So we're yet. It's going to be like a whole campaign. So we're unveiling all the other details of how people can contribute and how people can support. And when the things are being purchased, they will be updated as to the numbers that have been bought so far. So it won't look like you're contributing to something and you're not seeing any results or seeing any reports. So we'll be updating the people, okay, so far we've hit this target, we still have this to go. And then when it's being distributed to the hospitals too, you would know. We will be moving to these places just to donate to the hospitals and to the doctors and medical practitioners. So it's going to be, so the moment we hit the 1 million, we let the people know that by God's grace, the target that we set has been achieved. Yeah.
Your career was moving across to 2020 March. Boom. How has it COVID-19 affected you as Joe?
Definitely, it slowed things down a little bit in terms of movements. Back in I think I had tours all over the world, and we had to cancel everything. So, but at the same time, I wouldn't say it's all been bad. It's also given me enough time to reflect, write new stuff, plan things, restructure a lot of things. So it's affected it in a way, but at the same time, what we've done is knowing the fact that we had to live with it, we've worked around it to still make sure that the time has been beneficial to us in wasting.
Yeah, and then did it affect your wedding date?
Did it affect my wedding date? Which one?
How many weddings have you had?
No, it didn't affect my wedding date.
Was maybe you had plans to marry, like in Ibia, a buy, and I had to push it for.
For person Kasanti. Me na baby no. Obi nkofo kasawa me.
They say me Jometu fuchin sako there. Ukasim bia mate announcement. Why are you like that?
I always say this, in a football match, you decide where you want to play. There would always be the players. There would always be the spectators. There would always be the coaches. And then there would be commentators. So you decide where you want to play. So you see, if you're a player, even though commentators comment, has a way that it affects. It goes on, but it doesn't tell you how to play. You know the play. You know what you're playing, and so your focus is to play. Keep playing. Sometimes when the only way you can change a commentator's comment is to play better. Is that it? That's it. So make up your mind to play better. If the commentator keeps commenting, play better. When you play better, the commentary will change.
So they should keep talking. We don't film.
No, because I mean, and secondly, when I only know and know whether it's true or not, it's so sad. Like it's very sad that sometimes it's that way. The boundaries are not taken into consideration anymore. But it's where we live. We have to take it like that.
This is Eric. He's always thought having a good scented living room and office could give him the class and confidence he deserves when he has guests over. He's tried a lot of air fresheners, but none seems to be cutting it for him. Eric finally tries Kadaroma and he's stuck with it forever. Kadaroma has undeniable soothing fragrance diffusing through it. It doesn't just give you the freshness of nature making your guests jealous, but also serves as a decorative piece and easily fits anywhere you decide to put it. Bring aromatic joy to your space with our stylish electronic diffuser now. Order yours today at kadaroma.com or call us on
0543 612396.
When you waiting for a wedding?
Oh, maybe too. Oh,
I had to call to get. What's the first one you come by?
I think that many there may be, and secondly, because of the season, the idea was to have done it small, and then it blew up. In fact, even today I was calling certain people and trying to, because I was just sitting there, I was like, I didn't see this person. Then I realized that I actually didn't tell them. So it just, I was like,
So you wanted to do something quiet?
Not quiet, small. It was actually supposed to be small, so
Yeah.
because it's COVID season, and knowing the person I am, I know that like there are a lot of people that support me. There are a lot of people that are in my family circles and friend circles, and so I know that numbers in a bit also, and we not being able to have control, because we say the people are happy for you. You can't say, hey, you get the point. So the only way we could have done it was to have done it smaller, so that we would have control, so that we can say, okay, please wear your mask, make sure you do this before you enter. All those. But imagine if the numbers were, then we wouldn't be able to. So that was there. But then at the point, crash, so try and kakra.
How is marriage?
It's good.
Oh
yeah, it's good.
I feel to say.
You're
expecting a fresh child.
I don't know where that is coming from, but I mean, it's one of those things. And you know me better. If there was even any comment like that, you won't hear it. But I mean, the other one saying it, I don't know. I don't know.
You don't know?
They are saying.
So she wasn't pregnant before you married her?
Okay. You want me to say yes or no? It's not true, don't worry. Whatever story is out there is not true. It's not true.
Same baby. So the TV.
Also, the beautiful thing about the ears is too. So keep playing. My point is keep playing. I mean, and the point is it's your life. Family is how do I put this? I am the one who happens to be out there, but it's not my wife. She has her life as well. And that's how it's going to be.
But the fact that she's married to you, the idea.
Still, she makes a decision whether she wants to be out there or not. If she's not ready to, there's no way I put. And it's private. It has to be private. It's a family. Family is private. Family is not public. It's the music. The music is public, but the family is not public.
After the wedding, you put I don't know whether it's a music video, it's a wedding video.
Oh, that. It's just excerpts of everything that happened.
With a new song.
With a new song. So originally, we actually was going to do that video, a wedding video, and we changed our minds about it. That was the original concept of that video.
Like you do like a wedding kind of video for it.
Yeah, yes. But then I was like, nah, so that it won't feel like the song has been directed to just a kind of occasion, like just. So sometimes when you do that, it's assumed that's like a wedding song. So that's why we didn't. But then after the wedding, we're like, listen, we have content. Let's just make it work. And then so we decided that we're going to just add it and make it a second video from the very original video.
They'll go with a 4-4-2 diamond formation for that early lead.
An early goal will settle the nerves.
Their away team has been in bad form. They will feel the pressure.
The home sides kept 2 clean sheets in a row.
It's all about momentum.
Who will have the stamina to last the 90 minutes?
The star striker is suspended.
They've got no kappa.
The marking will be tight.
This will be won or lost in the midfield.
This is why I bet.
This is why I bet.
This is why I bet. Betway, for the love of the game.
So what's up with Joe?
Preparing. Like I said, during the COVID season, we've gathered so much written new stuff, planned new stuff. Unfortunately, because of COVID, the concerts and stuff couldn't happen, but we still did a few online. But we're trusting God that if all goes well the way we're praying it does, which we're sure it will, we should have a Christmas concert, God willing, in December. There are going to be a few singles that are going to be released, and then the major stuff that are about to happen, it will be from next year, God willing, resuming on all major tours and stuff that we had planned originally. And then in December too, we have our usual outreach that we do, but this year we're not going to do a concert. We're going to center all the projects into helping people or helping the needy. So normally we'll take rural communities and we'll just go there to be a blessing to them. So this year we're channeling all our energy into how we can be of help, knowing COVID season and the restrictions that have come in the lives of people, the little that we can also come to these communities to be a help, to help with, we'll do that. So that's what we're about to do.
How many nominations did you have for VGMS?
This year?
But did you win any?
No. I wasn't even around.
You didn't go there?
No, I was in the moon.
Honeymoon. You're honeymooning?
Yeah.
Yeah, how cause we now do honeymoon?
No, not at all.
Hey, what you know? Hey, things people are writing, not like about TB other. You want to say, Joe Mettle say, Holy Spirit, night then. We are just imagining the honeymoon first night.
So this is the thing, I feel like over time, the media itself should know the people that they work with. So sometimes there are things you would hear, there's no way I'll say. You get it? So, but people always want to say stuff. People also always want to write stuff. But you are a blogger. Can I ask you something? Doesn't that make people start doubting stories that these people will start writing?
Some people also want that.
It's sad.
Because people do that and they get more followers.
It's sad.
And others do the right thing and then they don't get a following.
It's so sad. Like, it's very sad, but yeah.
So, moving on, still on the VGMS now. Right after VGMS, your own brother, Sonny, congratulated Kwame Eugene, leaving your colleagues, MOG, who won Male Vocalist of the Year, Gospel Song of the Year from Celestin Donko, and then Gospel Artist of the Year, Dinah. And then it became a big issue. So then, what Johnny called his gospel artist, and then congratulating a secular act who won overall Artist of the Year. Do you see it as a big deal?
Actions are only explained by the ones that are involved. You get it? I would never be able to explain a reason somebody does something unless the person themselves. So I would think that a question like something like this, the best person who can probably say why or what really transpired might be Sonny. Because if anybody else answers it, they might get him wrong or something like that. So he will be the best person.
Okay, one but when I'm going to be a Gospel Artist of the Year, now a colleague, in the rare field, I forget to.
Same reason. Because I won't be able to jump into conclusion until I hear from him. I wouldn't know the reason why. Name it to miss you. Because sometimes people have, it's escaping out of excitement, or to me, it be, and then we know reading meanings into it. But until you talk to the person, you will not understand what really transpired. So I think that it won't be right for us to quickly jump into conclusion without talking to the person in question.
Have you talked to Princess Nyako after she made those comments about you?
I don't understand. Like, talk to
Princess Nyako. Have you met her after?
No. I haven't.
Did you pick phone to call her?
I don't have a number.
Okay, she's not around you. She's not in your circles.
I don't have a circle.
Your circles, I mean.
We do?
Yeah, I mean, Joe, you have.
No. Oh my. Oh no. She's a colleague in the but she's not a friend. Like I don't know her personally. I probably may have met her once or twice. Yeah, I think one time they came to my studio to rehearse some time ago for a program. I think probably that's the only time I remember I've met her. If I have her again, I may not remember. So that's why.
They say G authors phone you if you are junior you to be.
Send Americano. One of those things. Now, who do you say?
You say only a couple. So now join you, Brian. Maybe join you.
Yes, more.
How did you feel?
See, Nyaman Sheda Hamesao, Nyaman Sheda, and how do I feel? I feel okay. Oh. So you see, sometimes in comfort me beside me said, who say what we are called to do is greater than the part we play. You understand? What God has called us to do is way greater than the part we play in it. So each and every one of us have a part to play. So the most important thing is for us to focus on what we are called to do rather than whether this is right, whether this person said, whether things will always happen. People will always say things. But the most important thing is for us to focus on the work. And that's what I do. So I channel all my energy back into what I'm called to do.
Ghana no free. Burukutu ginger no free. The man Canada da yenyimuno. Yanyemedru yesuedru neza shansa. The man in the burukutu ginger yes it does dur in the kekedru neza she. Inti suehun na nyimizia na nanu wode she durinsan. Onu na yeza ye burukutu ginger factory foforo no. Sesia burukutu ginger obogodu nyina na mabefu mfiri na computer sim. Why burukutu ginger ogu sashim jajaba burukutu ginger nyene wo chrome edu drinking bar wa bisema wo mo burukutu ginger 750 ml kor awu no no wanchemfa oye burukutu ginger cheers into wo so na way from the bottle ana yi sashe kor na fa posoto ano burukutu ginger it dey fit hide clear for the pocket or for the handbag inside burukutu ginger very mensio
nomno nyansem enton ma obi a wonya mfi dunwotwe ana oba a wafafro saa adwadie nkratoi fd ahwem age atum se eye.
Okay, Joe say me can show say opa ka chene say ye won oba on view the hands o ebe ma onu say on be ma tupa ka tete say mo
okay. The whole point is okay. Oh, I don't know the engine will be okay.
Change anything.
That's the point. So, Obia, would the response change anything? Would it not change anything? If you want, focus on your thing and keep doing it. The least you can do is pray for the people.
Did you ever plan to marry in 2020?
Did I ever plan to marry in 2020? I think I did. Obviously, once you decide that you want to marry, you start preparing. So basically, that's it. I want to mean sorry,
so was it Mrs.
Was it? Oh yeah. Why? You saw you can say this question over, but obviously, you can't. Want to mean sorry. How long would and I make us on questions you her what they would do? I wouldn't say it's a hardity.
Because there's something I have to ask of because we had calls. Okay, Maminka. So I was there. When I saw the flyer, right? What's that? Baku can't buy. And I say Nyampa. So when I saw it, I wanted to be sure before I post it. So I called.
Why did you call me? So you see, that's one of the issues. Is that when Obi Sema, they call everybody but the person in question. It's one thing I never get about journalism here. Bibinia, sometimes when you confirm from the source, you might get your facts right, or but everyone will be speaking two, but the one in question.
And I called your brother. I called the manager.
See, my manager may not know everything about me.
But your wedding issue.
Wedding, fine. But then sometimes when you call, what did he say?
We said it's true.
Okay.
So that was when I posted it. Now this is the issue. After I posted it, I mean, because me post here, not to say me a big deal, but other guys also picked and then posted. Oh, me know but when I posted, other people also posted. Now all of a sudden I was there. We're going to move free, and I got before me. I think I have a phone number. Zion, when you say Jomete, you know, posting Nyampa. I'm like, how? And then Nyampa. I've confirmed that it was a Nyampa. So me, in fact, I need to go and so me had the call later. And then she called somebody else. And then Okachimpa Pako said, Nyampa, I'm saying, I don't say Nyampa. I've called the president's manager. He says it's true. And I'm like, she was saying a lot of stories. And then I'm like, hey,
Okay. You see, the whole point is, like I told you from the beginning, it was just because we're trying to make it small, but not because. And I think that for some of the people, they thought they had brought out like a secret or something. I think sometimes some people miss the difference between secrecy and privacy. They're two different things. Secrecy is different from privacy. Privacy is because you just want to contain it within the place that you want it to be. Secrecy is when you don't want anyone to find out. But it's a wedding. We are there, but we just wanted it to be on our pace where we were, so we have control over numbers. The whole thing was about numbers. So
my final question: before the wedding date, or before you decided to marry your wife, were you leading somebody else on? Thank you very much.
Thank you.
That is Mettle. Meeting Zionfelix. Oko Instagram, he is verified. Mettle na Mr. Joseph Oscar Mettle. Meeting Zionfelix. Thank you very much for watching. Global Promise Alliance. And your program I say almost boa as a for 1 million PPEs. Area boa a year front-line workers during this season of coronavirus. Inteno boa na inti more frontline workers na ketobia ensa sanabia am so betimi more energy to help Ghana for meeting as usual. This is Zionfelix. Bye-bye.
Oh, Papa, let me tell you about my secret. And comfortable Samefia, what's the secret? I'm a woman over the end na head to toe. Mesran kumpa, be driving 7 up, Papa. Na mesano ready to run for more antioxidant complex capsules. Who says if you're way again? Way you do brane ahama abrofodia bone patcho collagen collagen draw no ma. It keeps you young and fresh. Vitamin C obianim say vitamin C e di redu ani ho nkomo 2 minute care nkuni ye semna ni ye na so ready true wine omo antioxidant complex capsules obefia anopabia bi dwaribia be fa ba ko ansan ma also so man sakere ready true wine. Be a ready woman.
Pregnant or lactating women and people with no medical conditions should consult a licensed physician before taking it. This advertisement has been vetted and approved by the FDA.